Another hero that can find
Kunkka.
Okay, or Kunkka.
So they didn't really address the Tinker that much like for the game, but Kunkka's pretty strong in the laning stage. They can still play tempo, but I think
Farming in the mid lane, pushing it back and forth. So no one getting shut out completely at that one. Top lane, bit of aggression here is new, trying for the setup. They've got the Inkswell up with the stomp.
Ooh.
Coming nicely from Miposhka. Holding you back, and not able to get the Inkswell pop onto Yatoro. Still bringing this terribly incredibly low. New's going to be able to close it with a It didn't matter that they didn't connect with the Inkswell. They still managed to take Yatoro down.
Great plays from New.
This top lane getting the pressure onto the Terrorblade and just making sure they have that backup when required.
Look at this again. It's big damage.
Set up with the combo onto Yatoro. It's easily enough. As New takes him down. Should be on
Could be in trouble though.
Having it a good timing. They're in with the silence with the three of them. There's a huge amount of damage that Collapse he cannot withstand. LGD
clean. Taking
kills wherever they want right now.
Oh, has to be a little bit careful.
Planet.
Okay.
He's going for the player.
By
He's been held up by the Stampede. He's able to close it onto Miposhka. That's going to be Miposhka going
Look
down.
at him go.
Another kill here for LGD as a whole. They're just 6-0. Spirit still struggling to find anything so far in terms of kills for the ready from Collapse. For the jump, gets the skewer back. Straight underneath the tower. Torrent will miss, but it doesn't matter. They'll still get the kill. A solid blink dagger reveal there from Collapse.
He is the one who kind of has to bring back that early game a little bit for them. 6-1. He finds the biggest catch he can. Another one potentially too.
Yeah, should manage to find this one here. Exmar straight back into the boat. It's going to be a couple of kills for Spirits. They start to get themselves on the board.
Nicely done. You see every time that LGD does step up anew, he's actually making the first move.
And we'll see if that Collapse. He's able to get the jump even before that. Gets the drag back on the way. His mother bring down the A.
Oral's gone.
Spirit getting a bit split there with the focus heading over towards that jump that they made around the mid.
For the map a little bit more because I mean it's pretty even in terms of gold so far.
Zero.
Yatoro.
Gonna find Yatoro here with the opening. They're gonna have an ice blast flowing as well. Straight in on top of the Terrorblade. Yatoro, he's gonna be going down.
And it is in particular, right? This Inkswell, it could just stop the entire aggression that comes out from them. If they can find him,
try and get the grab.
One.
They do indeed. They'll get the Grimstroke, drag him back. The Stampede's there, but the ice blast returns.
Two men done.
The few jumps with the Hoostop. He's gonna be able to burst the both blow. Collapses out, and last he's gonna be in a whole world of trouble as well. The BKB's pop. They push up for the Kunkka, take him down.
They do
lose New in return. And 2 for 2, and it is LGD there.
Position to break it.
Yeah, maybe they'll just allow support to get caught here.
Oh, Laurel, be careful. He's got Tidal Wave. They have a ward on the high ground. Perhaps they could fish for somebody.
Smart getting the vision set up for themselves.
They're going to go for it.
They're going to get the skewer back as well. Up towards New.
Instant Inkswell.
New is going to be able to pop the Stampede still. Gets himself back up to the high ground. Both teams holding back from one another. Is there any further catch? Lyle trying to close the gap over towards New. They get a reflection out on towards the Centaur.
I mean, Spirit wants to catch something here.
It's
they
hard
use
to
so much.
He's going to be able to wrap around for the back lines. He gets straight in on top towards them, but the skewers there once more. Collapse getting Shiro under the tab. The BKB's popped by the CK. Shiro steps back. Soulbind.
Leashed up.
Holding together.
Big stun.
In with the Hoostop. The double edge on the both of the burst. He can throw it down over the defensive disruption. Comes out from Mirror. They'll finish at the Kunkka.
Yatoro's gone.
Gets blown up here by the burst of the laser. Nothing to say, finding that huge kill, taking out the Terrorblade in the midst of the fight.
Also, he does have the BKB finish, so a little bit more liberty for the Magnus to pick and choose how he goes in. But now,
seeing what sort of catch he can get.
I mean, Mira is pretty far up right now.
Scanner's here.
But it's on an illusion.
Indeed, onto an illusion. They're going to be aware of that by the looks of it. They won't try chasing with Yatoro. He's going to walk into the midst of them. Actually, him. So already the support to be caught is just Mirror for now. Yatoro's going to try and fight. He's trying to lead in onto a support himself. They'll turn to get the blast.
He's isolated.
Punch the BKB, but the physical damage is coming in. He's able to turn, gets the Sunder off. As he'll be able to help bring down one more. He's still being completely focused though by Shiro. The stun comes in. Yatoro is ready to turn back away as he gets out with the invis. Shiro controlled by the top.
He's going down.
Skewer's there for Collapse. They take down Shiro and Yatoro survives.
Oh my God. Was that like, what actually did so much damage? I guess it was the ET and everything in combination, but it boots now. So could be a position where he just gets kited a lot in these next fights if he isn't able to stick on these targets.
They're going to get the Roshan here, Spirit. As LGD not able to interrupt this. Aegis now Yatoro, so even if they are able to burst him, he's going to be back with a second life. Focus on bursting the rest of the lineup so that they aren't alive to save and back up the Terrorblade.
The push is going to start commencing though, and they have a lot of ways to poke. And yes, he gets caught.
The advantage of Clarkson with the trees. They're going to drag back this straight.
He just RP'd.
The BKB up with the RP's there. The damage is out for Yatoro. Nothing to say is caught.
All it takes
90.
One little catch. Collapse, no hesitation. I think going to Torrent to scout the tree line.
I think it was Lyle setting things up, and now the push, it's going to be coming in.
And it's going fast. These towers, with no Tinker, there's no way to slow down.
At least there's tier 2 still up in the other 2 lanes, so they may just let this Rax go.
I mean, it's so risky. If they buy back and he dies, that could just decide the game. So they're just going to sack the Rax. But Spirit, they're lingering around. They want to go for another catch here. Collapse.
Nothing to say is responding in a few seconds. Spirit heading back to their half of the map. LGD, they're trying to chase.
The cooldowns are all coming back up, though. Meta is still on cooldown for about 30 seconds. RP's at the ready. Shiro, he's looking.
He's going to get the pullback into the stun. We'll see Lars throw down both the defensive disruptions there to try and help Yatoro out of the combo. But the Fallen Stone comes in. Jump forward. The Toro Storming catch.
He gets his under.
Right off the side of Yatoro. He's able to get back on the full HP. Shiro's trying to TP out of the BKB.
RP!
He gets caught by the RP for collapse. Shiro's going to be going down. They've lost the CK for 85 seconds. News surrounded here by Lyle and Collapse. The tidal wave pulling it back over towards Collapse. In the river, nothing to say. Manages to finish off Mira, but they're losing 2 of their cores. Shiro and Yu taken down.
They keep Yatoro up. He gets the Sunder.
Nothing to say. Will manage to get out of that one.
But why? Looks like he won't.
I mean, they were so close to potentially being able to burst Yatoro at the beginning of that fight, but I think sort of the straight torrent from the torrent storm, it caught the Tinker at the start of it. Nothing to say. Tried to get in position, but as soon as he was there, he was up in the air. They get another kill on Hawaii Smile. It's 3 dead on LGD Spirit. They know at the end of the day, this Collapse RP, it's going to reign supreme if he hits it.
I mean, the big team fight, in particular from Spirit, it's been reigning supreme.
And they're going to be able to get the opening here. They might just have to let Planet go here, LGD, as they'll start backing away. They'll let Planet go.
And another catch.
He's going to get the grab steal with the RP, straight back into the RP.
Look at this damage.
They've got the sense on you, dead in an instant.
Can't even get out of the stun.
They can't fight them here, LGD. Spirit, too strong, ready to push the waves in.
Look at Shiro. He's looking to try to do something crazy.
So risky. He's going to try. He's going to open up on a mirror, but the Eel Disc is able to assemble it just in time. Mirror's able to blink out as well. He's
alive.
The buyback will come in from you, but Mirror, he walks out of it. But barely a scratch. The TP out there from Lyle. Mirror also able to TP away. Nothing to say. He'll find Maposhka. But they get the majority of them out. They only lose the one of them. They force out a buyback from you.
The lanes are starting to be a problem. Yatoro sending illusions. They have nothing to say to clear them out for a second right now, but they have to be careful with their positioning every time the Tinker goes back.
I just don't know if they can do it out here.
And look, every time Tinker resets, you see Spirit feels a little more bold, step up.
Hey, the Collapse. He's going to be able to try and get the jump. Has to put the BKB. The 2 of them will get caught by the Soul Bind.
They've got the Dark Portrait on both.
The Dark Portrait, pre-Collapse, and incredibly low. The Hex are there. They're taking Collapse out. Shiro moves forward, looks towards Lava. Lava puts the BKB in the blade, but the Torrent storms out.
Nothing to say.
Focus the Terror through the Tinker here, but the BKB's there. Nothing to say. Trying to do
RP at 2.
RP catches Shiro, catches nothing to say. News in with a Who Stop double ace, but it's an immediate buyback from Collapse, and he wants to keep this fight going. Screw over towards New. He's pushing back the Centaur. And the further buybacks coming in the TP as well. Over towards New. The backup will be there. The Hex from Nothing to Say comes into play. They jump forward. They take it the second time.
That's 2.
Buyback on Collapse.
Yatoro, do they have detection? They find
They got the poison.
But Shiro buys back.
I mean,
5 versus 4.
This is the window that they have to abuse. 2 minutes without the Magnus in the game. LGD, they have to go for everything.
He's in.
He's in. Who's straight away on Maposhka. He catches him on this attempted escape with the TP. Maposhka also the fall.
Goodness. What a way to start a fight.
Could be quite something still against Yatoro, right, when he's trying to use the BKB instead. That reduced attack range. Yeah, you know, it's something.
I don't think I've ever seen more player use Mira. It's jumped you.
He's got the Eon Disc at the ready. They can continue to follow this up on the side. Maposhka doesn't stand a chance. Maybe they can find more of him as Mira also taking heavy damage from the illusion.
What an angle.
Lalo get the Torrent Storm and the BKB off. Tries to step back.
Yatoro's in.
He's in the midst of the fight. The Torrent Storm continues to throw him up.
Big RP.
The RP locked down. They're taking nothing to say down. They take it out you. No buyback available for nothing to say as he's out for 2 minutes. Yatoro also able to fight.
They get Shiro as well.
They don't have buybacks. They don't have buybacks. 50 seconds until Shiro's is back up. And nothing to say, he's not even got the money, even if it was back then. You trying to hold them out. He's in with the...
He's doing a pretty good job.
There from Mira, buys a charge for Yatoro.
He's just dead.
What my goodness. He's keeping this game alive here for the squad Collapse. He's trying to find Planet for the blink out.
The Dark Portrait.
The Dark Portrait done the damage. Planet takes down Collapse.
Holy cow.
I can't believe they held on.
I mean, New and Planet.
They lost their carry, they lost their mid, both without buybacks, but it doesn't matter. The rest of LGD pull through and keep this game alive.
Pretty good ward from Spirit right now. That has not been taken out from LGD.
This
is giving a ton of information.
Planet, he's going to
getting
caught. Show himself, Collapse catches him immediately to get the jump on towards Planet.
No buyback. Oh, man.
The RP Collapse, he's still got it good to go. Sure, the Phantasm. And the BKB will make sure the Collapse isn't able to pull him back. At this point, it's pretty much the biggest catch they can get.
Yeah.
They can get Planet before he can get any of his spells or items off. The team fight's going to look to be in a pretty solid spot for Spirit. Let's see from Team Spirit to jump in with Collapse and rip heroes out of the base, or the potential of Nothing to Say's Tinker just to completely infinitely hold the high ground with this insane amount of spam. Oh, he's got a Seer Stone as well.
I love it.
He is going to be jumping in from a mile off, and there we
Look at this.
Gets the grab on a Why You Smile. This poor old Ancient Apparition out of the game.
Oh my God, this is so insane.
This isn't even fair. I mean, you give
Look at the blink rage.
Sort of tools, he's going to be catching everybody and anyone. Utoro's pushing in. They get the jump on his Shiro. Try and skew him out the base. They're getting down here. The low ground is new. Jump sword over towards Utoro. The Who's goes down. Ice Blast flies.
You is killing Utoro.
Utoro down low. They've taken him down the one. Collapse. Also to fall. Nothing to say. Finish him off with the laser. They're ready to set up for round two. Utoro put the BKB. He's looking for the TP out. And with the BKB TP, he makes it away from Aposhka. Will not be.
They got Mira.
New and Nothing to Say. They chased out the two supports. Don't get Mira as well.
Holy moly.
Nothing to Say is LGD hold.
Oh my, New killed everybody. 12,000 damage from a centaur.
Okay, Utoro. He wants to try and get these mega creeps.
That was cute.
All right.
Little X-Mark play.
An X-Mark play. I mean, they are that close to getting the megas. That does force out the fortification.
It looked a little weird there. I was like, wait, what is this interaction? I thought he was stuck on the lamp or something.
You know, was he going to end up outside of the base or in the base?
Yep.
Oh, he's going for the megas, and he's got them. He's got them. An easy X-Mark player from Utoro and Lal. And honestly, that's something to be concerned about for LGD, because that sort of move
has 2 charges of disruption, and he has a Book of Shadows, so crazy amounts of different plays he can do to protect his allies.
Still, as we saw before, Collapse, he cannot be underestimated from how much of a distance he can jump in and grab someone. LGD, they're stepping out of the base here.
Bro. They get the vision. Collapse.
He's jumping in the jump, gets the hold on, straight back straight away, into the fair, puts back for Utoro, the boys come flying in, puts the metamorph, and then take it down.
Shiro's still alive.
Put the metamorph, the BKB goes for a second round. Shiro, he's trying to escape him with the invis. Utoro jumps forward. He's into the drop back with the X-Mark. Shiro's out of the game as well.
Huge catch. Collapse.
You've got to be ready for this Magnus.
And he's got another one. He's at the ready. Perfect layering of skills too. Gets the terror wave while they're skewered so they can't pop anything. Immediately get control. The full hex now for the Kunkka coming out. They're ready.
They've got to stay right by their fountain. Honestly, if you step anywhere further from the Ancient towards the edge of this base, Collapse will find you.
The blink rage is absolutely ridiculous. He can almost hit the tier 4 from where he is right now. With a little harpoon play as well too.
It's alright.
X plays.
Proceeding on to the tier 4s. New trying with the jump in, but the X-Mark drag back's there.
Poking and prodding. The towers are dropping. And they can just keep doing this with the X. And with that Ex Machina constantly as well.
They're trying to hold on the spy back. So they can get away with that one, but the tier 4's gone. The Ancient now exposed.
Oh boy.
Utoro,
Hex.
forward again, they catch him with the Hex, but the X-Mark's there. Call for new. So with the Who's someone on the post, but the defensive disruption comes into play. Torrent up on the walls.
Hex on Collapse.
Comes up from Shiro. Look at the Hex on the Collapse. The Soul Mine falls.
He's controlled. He's got it.
Now Collapse. They turn over on Mapochka wants the BKB. We'll get the sleep stop off towards new. Rules up here as LGD's ready with the setup. Try from Mapochka second time round, but he's out with the Glim, and it doesn't matter. New still finds him. Jumps in with the Who's top. This Shadow, the Book of Shadows there from Mira. Trying to buy some extra safety here from Mapochka to get away, but New and Shiro stay upon him. They bring down a second New with a double kill. They push back the side of Team Spirit. Damn it. The 3 of them up.
They catch
Pull him outside of the base. They get it with the opening stun. The second round is spelled in front. Nothing to say. Ready to burst it low. Mira comes into off with disruption to try and keep him safe. But Lars still goes down.
And now Mira.
Up into the high ground, trying to chase him out. Gets pushed back by the terror wave from Utoro. See if they can force any of these buybacks. Lal out for 2 minutes.
Ice Blast the scout. It's going to connect on Collapse.
It doesn't look like they'll capitalize onto this one.
Get the positioning.
Initiation, it's Collapse that sort of is the king right now. This Magnus.
They've got more buybacks right now. They have a lot more bodies they can throw on the side of Team Spirit. 2 buybacks not at the ready on the side of LGD.
They have got the axe done on Shiro.
They do.
So an extra way to sort of disrupt the initiation front Spirit. If
New is
illusions pumped out.
New is in already.
He's wrapping right around the back. Pops the Shiva's guard.
Utoro
on this.
They're on Planet.
They found the Grimstroke. Planet's out of the fight. Buys back straight away. And you see here, New and Shiro still trying to see if they can wrap around from the side, but the Book of the Dead, it's out upon them, kind of stopping them from being able to lead them in the way that they want it.
Shiro, they found him.
Shiro gets the grab back, straight away into the RP, full focus over towards the Chaos down, and taking Shiro down. Shiro out for 2 minutes. Buyback on cooldown, the Chaos.
They found MTS.
Collapse, he gets another. The second round, ready to go over towards Nothing to Say, this one, but Yatoro top of him. Triple kill for Yatoro, and nothing to say, goes down. Instant buyback from the Tinker, but Spirit now 5 versus 4 for the next 100 seconds.
Collapse is pulling out his magic, catching the perfect heroes back to back, drags them all the way across the fight with that skewer.
Roshan's up, Spirit. They can look to take this. I mean, actually, might see
whoa. Doing planning.
Forward. Lol, he was not expecting to see LGD still out at this point of the map. Lol gets caught.
You cannot forget about these two. They've been menaces all game. Again, finding Laura. Collapse won't find the catch. Ooh. And he's got BK. You probably give it to Mira.
Yep, give it a Mira.
Or imagine so.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
And also taking the Aegis.
Aegis as well. I mean, the saves are pretty damn important right now. All right. Entire game.
1 minute until Shira has his.
Okay.
Zora X marked up, jumps in to get a bit of information.
Take boom. X back. Ice Blast won't connect.
I mean, Collapse.
He will connect on 2.
Get Shira, drags them back in the open. The Phantasm's there for Shira, dodges the RP. Doesn't matter that the damage coming out for Yatoro. It's too damn hard. As Yu's taken out. Shira in trouble. They chase on towards the Yule setup's there.
He's got the cheese.
He'll get the cheese up, but it doesn't matter. Yatoro with the aggressive Sunder helps to bring Shira down a second time. He's out of the game. 95. Buyback still on cooldown here for the Chaos Knight.
And Collapse, he's got the refresher at the ready, so he can go for another round.
Oh, and he's looking for it. Tries to check out along the tree line. Won't find anything other than an illusion on this jump. But of course, with the low cooldowns, he is ready to jump time and time again.
He's ready to go every single time. And Miposhka also with his 25. This Earth Splitter cooldown, it's actually doing an immense amount of damage versus these super tanky cores at this late stage of the game. I mean, this Centaur has like 8,000 HP in a lot of the fights. 40, like just 4,000 HP gone instantly.
Can LGD hold this? 4 versus 5. Buyback would have been back up in 5 seconds, but Shira, he's low on the gold. 1,600 short of buyback. Spirit, let's Collapse. He'll get the grab on the AA. Quick drag back onto YU Smile. A couple of hits from Yatoro, and the AA is gone.
Yatoro's in.
The BKB, they're looking to try and close it. They're straight onto the H, and the buyback comes out from YU Smile. And Spirit,
instant.
They'll respect that immediate back off.
Collapse was so quick. He actually popped his own refresher the second the AA buyback comes out, gets himself out of there. No hesitation whatsoever.
Doesn't want to get caught out by this Blink Yule's Ice Blast combo that YU Smile can offensively play with. Spirit still hovering around the outskirts of the base. Collapse looking for another grab. Smoke up from LGD. They'll look to try and stay hidden. They are going to have to reveal themselves soon, though, to try and pull the creeps off the Ancient. They kept it cool. They didn't put the fortification. They still had that at the ready.
They got to reveal their book, though. Their book is just standing there, at least to start clearing out some of these creeps, because the building is starting to go down.
Posta BKB is ready to try and force a reaction. Posta Metamorphosis, you look to close it, but the fortification's there. They were able to force that out, Spirit. They'll back off.
That's their only one. Ancient's already down to half HP. Toro. He's going to back up and reset for a second here. Going to get X. He has 20 seconds until Matt is back up.
Oh, look at that jump. Look at that. They jump at the disruption there from here. Holds back you. Shiro, he's in on top of Miposhka.
Another save.
Buying time for Miposhka to potentially walk out of this one, but he's used up. The setup's there. Miposhka still managed to get the BKB off. The Glimmer came down. Miposhka.
Another
he's
save.
able to walk away. Refresher pop from Lal. He's going to be ready with another round of spells to throw down upon them. They look over towards you. They've caught up with the demonic players with the parade. Yutoro's with the BKB.
I knew.
Right down towards you. Trying to get down the low ground, but they've got him with the torrent. He's dead for 2 minutes. They've lost you, and they're going to lose more. Collapse, Shira back on enough of the same. Tinker is out.
Collapse has done it. The 2 biggest targets in field, they just call it.
GG is called.
Wow.
Spirit take this game 76 minutes in.
Wow.
LGD, despite their best attempts with these consistent holds to keep this game alive, it was just too much for them at the end of the day.
Is Magnus going to become the hero of this series? It could definitely be. I mean, we saw what LGD was able to do with it yesterday, and sometimes throughout this tournament. Collapse putting on a different kind of display. Every single one of these catches was perfect. Have to, of course, highlight these saves. I mean, Mira, how many times did it feel like he just bailed his teammates out of these incredibly tough scenarios? There at the end, I think he saved 3 people just with double disruption in a Book of Shadows.
I mean, both teams' supports throughout that game really getting their time to shine. Mid-game Planet really keeping things going with these consistent soulbind hexes, dark portraits coming out, but those last few saves and the ways that Mira was disrupting the offensive attempts from LGD, it just allowed Spirit's cause to play the game out and push forward. And indeed, Collapse.
Can anybody out there hear me?